Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Whiskey Hotel, and you were looking at a game of Drop Zone on Underground, and not much to say about this game except it was just a total beatdown. Like, the other team didn't stand a chance, wasn't even close. But hopefully you'd rather hear me talk about, like, my purpose for YouTube, or my YouTube standards if I have enough time. And the reason I'm doing this is because I almost feel like I need to justify like why I would decide to do gameplay commentaries, because at this point in the YouTube community, like, there's really no more room for anyone else. Like, it's a few years ago, like, it was new and exciting, there weren't a lot of people doing it. Those people blew up. Even like 1 year ago, when I first started watching YouTube videos, it was considered a silly thing to do because it's just a saturated market. Like, the odds that you will be found and grow a reasonably big channel are much, much smaller than they were at any previous point in time. It's more difficult every day as more kids post videos, especially Call of Duty. But Call of Duty is like the perfect platform. The games are exciting, they're short, and you don't have to break up videos that way. But anyway, the reason I am getting into this is, one, I'm a gamer. I really like video games, although it seems to be less now than previous. I seem to be drifting away, but I think I'll always have a, hobby that includes video gaming. And the second reason is that I'm into film editing and just creating movies. Like, I've always thought that was fun, even from when I was like 10 years old. I remember I saved up money to get like a $300 video camera. I pirated some editing software and I made BMX videos with my buddies, and it's just fun, and nothing ever came of it. I just got joy out of actually creating that. And the third reason that I would do commentaries is just because I feel a personal need to do them. I have no problem admitting that I'm a really neurotic person. Like, I'm quiet, I'm reserved, I consider myself a thinker, but in doing that, I may obsess over like one topic for days at a time. Like, if something occurs in my life, or if there's something I've noticed, I think about it a lot, and it's a recurring, developing thought over the course of days, and that's when I tend to turn to YouTube. Like, every commentary I've done is the product of probably 3 or 4 days of not being able to stop thinking about a certain subject, and that is my release. It's currently on YouTube. I formulate this thought. I try to develop into some sort of coherent 5 to 10 minute speech, and then I get a decent game and try to recreate that onto the internet. And that seems to rid me of these compulsive thoughts. Like, I no longer think about them. I have them down as in some sort of like diary form, and I can move on. And that's why on my channel, like, I don't really give a shit about the gameplay. Like, I like getting good games. I think I'm good at Call of Duty, but I will never ever be known as a gameplay driven commentator, because I just don't get scores like that. I'm not Fear Crabs. And so that is where I'm hoping to get on my channel. I like getting exciting gameplays that serve as just good enough of a backdrop for me to dump my compulsive thoughts over the top. And hopefully people like them, but either way, if they do or don't, if I get support, never get support, I'm going to do it because it's almost become a form of therapy at this point. And that's what I'm getting out of it so far, and I hope to get the same out of it in months to come. Alright, later, dudes.